man who loves least controls the relationship. Robert Greene. Introduction: the harsh reality of love. Have you ever noticed that the men who care the most often end up the most alone? It's a strange irony, isn't it? You pour your heart into someone only to watch them slowly drift away. It feels unfair, like caring too much is a mistake. But hidden within this common experience is a deeper truth about attraction and relationships. In this video, we'll break down why over-forgiveness and overwhelming attachment can backfire, and how finding the right balance is the key to keeping the spark alive. By blending Stoic wisdom with modern insights into attraction, we'll show you how mastering your emotions makes you a more desirable and balanced partner. If you're ready to decode the laws of attraction and learn how ancient Stoic principles can transform your love life, you're in the right place. This isn't just another relationship tip. It's a mindset shift that can change everything about how you connect with others. Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Why too much attachment lowers your value. Let's start with a brutal truth. Women often leave men who seem to care the most. Not because they don't want love, but because excessive attachment signals something deeper. Here's the key. It's not love itself that pushes her away. It's the way that love is expressed. When you show too much attachment too early, you unintentionally send a message that can be extremely off-putting. It says, "I need you to complete me. You are my only source of happiness." That feels heavy, suffocating, and based on desperation, not genuine connection. At first, it might seem romantic to give all your time, attention, and energy to a woman, but in reality, you are signaling lack of options. You're subconsciously telling her, "I don't have other priorities. I don't have a full life outside of you. You are my only source of fulfillment," and that's not attractive. Example: the overly available man. Imagine this. You meet someone new and immediately start planning your days around her. You text her constantly. You cancel plans with friends just to be with her. At first, she might appreciate the attention, but soon she'll start questioning. Why is he so available? Doesn't he have other interests? Why does he put me on a pedestal? Am I really his only option? She doesn't want to play games, but she does want a man who is confident, driven, and not seeking validation through her. Stoic wisdom, memento mori, and detachment. The Stoic practice of memento mori, remember that you will die, is a powerful reminder of life's impermanence. But this isn't about being gloomy or dark. It's about focusing on what truly matters. When you adopt this mindset, you realize that every relationship, no matter how intense, is temporary. That doesn't mean you can't love deeply. It means you shouldn't attach your self-worth and happiness to another person. Instead of obsessing over one woman, use this Stoic wisdom to build a rich, fulfilling life filled with your own passions, goals, and ambitions. When you focus on your purpose, you naturally become more attractive. You don't chase, you lead. You don't seek validation. You radiate confidence. And that is what keeps her interested. Chapter 2. The harsh reality of hypergamy. This is something most men don't realize. When a woman starts losing interest, it's often driven by a powerful subconscious force, hypergamy. Before you dismiss it as superficial or materialistic, understand this. It's a deeply ingrained biological instinct. Women are naturally wired to seek the highest value partner they can attract. This isn't about gold digging. It's about ensuring the best possible future for herself and any potential children. This instinct is as old as human nature itself, and it influences her choices even when she isn't fully aware of it. You might think that proving your devotion, prioritizing her above all else, will make her love you more. But in reality, it often does the opposite. When you become too invested too quickly, she starts questioning. If he's trying so hard to keep me, is he really the best I can do? Why isn't he acting like a man with other options? It's not that she doesn't appreciate your efforts. It's that hypergamy pushes her to seek strength, confidence, and signs of high status. And a man who appears too eager can come across as lacking those traits. Example, the high-value man who lowers his worth. Imagine this scenario. You see a man who has it all: success, confidence, charisma. He's physically strong, mentally sharp, and socially dominant. On paper, he's the perfect partner. But if he starts chasing a woman too hard, texting constantly, dropping everything for her, making her his number one priority too soon, he loses his appeal. Even though he has great external qualities, his behavior signals a lack of inner strength. It's not about playing games. It's about understanding attraction psychology. Women are drawn to men who exude confidence, self-sufficiency, and the ability to thrive independently. Instead of resenting hypergamy or blaming women for having these instincts, accept reality and focus on what you can control. Adopt the Stoic mindset of amor fati. Love your fate, including the reality of human nature. The solution? Invest in becoming the best version of yourself. Build your strength, confidence, and purpose. Let your value speak for itself. When you truly embody these traits, you won't have to chase. She will come to you. Chapter 3. Emotional Decisions. The Silent Relationship Killer. Here's a critical mistake most men make in relationships. They let their emotions dictate their decisions. At first, love and excitement are powerful emotions. They can consume you completely. But when you start making decisions based purely on those feelings, you create problems without even realizing it. Emotional decisions lead to sacrificing your personal goals for her approval, changing your values just to keep her happy, reshaping your entire life around her, which ultimately weakens your position in the relationship. Think about the last time you made an impulsive choice just to please someone you cared about. Maybe you canceled an important plan just because she asked. Maybe you gave up on a personal goal to spend more time with her. In that moment, it felt like you were showing love. But in reality, you were signaling weakness. Over time, this creates imbalance. She no longer sees you as a strong, grounded man. Instead, she sees someone who is too easily swayed, too eager to please, and too dependent on her approval. And that kills attraction. Why women lose respect for men who make emotional decisions. Women are naturally drawn to strong, decisive men, men who can be their anchor when life gets chaotic. If you constantly sacrifice your personal values just to avoid conflict or keep her happy, she will start questioning your strength. She will start thinking, if he's this emotional over small things, how will he handle a real crisis? Can I truly rely on him? Stoic philosopher Seneca once taught that true wisdom comes from acting based on principles, not emotions. He reminds us, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. This means we let emotions cloud our judgment, making us act irrationally out of fear, attachment, or insecurity. The Stoic solution: rational over emotional thinking. Recognize emotions, but don't let them dictate your actions. Before making a big decision, pause and ask, am I doing this out of logic or just emotion? Be guided by your core values, not temporary feelings. A woman respects a man who can control himself. She doesn't want someone who collapses under emotional pressure. She wants a leader, not a follower. If you master emotional self-control, you become the type of man she trusts and never wants to leave. Chapter 4. Women desire strength more than attachment. This is a fundamental truth that many men don't understand. Women are hardwired to be drawn to strength, not neediness. A woman's instinct is to seek a partner who embodies resilience and stability. If you become emotionally dependent on her, if you seek her validation constantly, if you center your life around her approval, she won't feel safe. She will feel trapped. Example: the two types of men. Imagine two men. One, the emotionally dependent man, constantly needs reassurance, seeks validation in every conversation, adjusts his personality to match hers. 2, the emotionally secure man cares deeply but doesn't lose himself, has his own goals, passions, and identity, prioritizes his mission over seeking approval. Which man do you think she finds more attractive? Women are naturally drawn to the man who stands strong on his own, the man who doesn't need her approval to feel complete, the man who is emotionally stable no matter what happens. There's a biological reason for this. For thousands of years, strength meant survival. Strong men were protectors, leaders, and providers. Weak men relied on others for survival. Even today, those instincts remain. If a man is too emotionally dependent, a woman subconsciously wonders, if he can't even handle his own emotions, how will he handle real-life challenges? If he needs me this much now, will he break down in tough times? The Stoic solution: master yourself. Epictetus once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This means, before you seek a relationship, build a strong foundation within yourself. Don't rely on external validation. Become your own source of confidence. Stay grounded in your purpose. Let her join your journey, but never abandon your path for her. When you embrace this Stoic principle, you become the man she respects and the man she never wants to lose. Chapter 5. Controlled Indifference, the Ultimate Power Move. Here's one of the biggest paradoxes in relationships. The more you show you're willing to walk away, the more she wants to stay. This is called controlled indifference. But let's be clear, this is not about playing games. This is not about being cold or manipulative. Controlled indifference is about genuine self-respect and emotional stability. It's the calm confidence that says, I want you, but I don't need you. The psychology of scarcity. Humans naturally desire what they can't easily have. The less available something is, the more valuable it becomes. When you're too easy to get, she starts wondering if she could do better. When you show controlled indifference, she starts chasing you. How to apply controlled indifference? Don't be overly eager. Let things flow naturally. Stay focused on your purpose, not just the relationship. Be willing to walk away if she disrespects you. The Stoic secret: detachment from outcomes. Epictetus taught, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. What does this mean in dating? You can't control how she feels, but you can control how you respond. You don't chase, you build value, and she gravitates towards you. You become the man she respects because you are not desperate for her approval. The moment you stop being afraid to lose her is the moment you truly gain power in the relationship. Final thoughts. The Stoic Relationship Code. Let's recap the key lessons that will make you unbreakable in love and attraction. 1. Attachment lowers your value. Live a full life. Don't make her your world. 2. Hypergamy is real. Accept it, level up, and let your value speak for itself. 3. Emotional decisions weaken you. Stay grounded in logic and purpose. 4. Women crave strength. Be independent, not needy. 5. Controlled indifference is power. Want her, but don't need her. When you embrace these Stoic principles, you become the kind of man she never wants to lose. Drop a comment. What's the number one lesson you're taking from this video? Like, subscribe, and watch more Stoic wisdom on relationships.